Hi, this is Anthony. Welcome back to my show. Now, remember, this is entertainment. I'm not giving you advice. I'm not suggesting things to you. This is just entertainment. I'm not an advisor. But people know that I'm interested in stocks and investing. And sometimes people ask me about this particular one, Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. So this is like a mutual fund. But mutual funds you buy at the end of the trading day at the close. This is like a mutual fund that's traded during the stock market like a stock in a company. So the price movement changes every second, potentially. So this focuses on dividends. And here, let's first, that's just today's. Let's look at the dividend payout, dividend yield. And I'll put some more information in the show notes. How much does this pay out? It currently pays a dividend of about 3.76% or $1.03 per year. Now remember, dividends for most things are paid out on a quarterly basis. So you don't get, so if you have one share of stock or of this ETF, you don't get $1.03 every 3 months, which would be quarterly. This is the total amount you get per year, so you get roughly 26 cents every quarter. If you click on that, remember sometimes the way that they calculate these, can be a little incorrect. 10 years it says 11.18%, and there's also this number here. This may be the increase in price added, and this could be the dividend yield added to it. Okay, so we're going to go back here. That's 1 day, 5 days, 1 month. 6 months, it's down a little bit. Year to date, barely up, less than 0.5%. Big drop there, of course. But in 1 year, it's up 2%. Not very good, actually, in my mind. And 1 year is the past 52 weeks. 5 years, up a respectable 52%. This is over 5 years. So you divide this by 5. And I know that that's not exactly how you get multiple year increases or returns, but roughly you get a little over 10% there. And max, if you bought in 2011, it'd be up 222%. So just as a thought experiment, so remember, as you hold and the value goes up, you have some paper gains, but you're also getting paid quarterly dividends. So this is the one we're looking at. Let's look at QQQM. This is the NASDAQ 100 ETF, and over 5 years, you're up almost 100%, close to 96%. You'd get a little bit of dividends in this, but it's gone up about twice as much as Schwab. Okay, so it's about 52% over 5 years. This is 95%. Now, NASDAQ has a lot of high-tech stock in it. And then let's look at something that's even more broadly based. And in fact, the S&P 500, you would have gained slightly more than you would with the NASDAQ 100. And of course, you're making a slight amount of dividend yield per quarter in this. So what are your thoughts? Do you own any of these? I'm not recommending any of these, although I would recommend in a non-professional capacity that you might have some of your money, your long-term well-diversified money, in the SPY and the QQQM. And, it wouldn't hurt to have some here, although it's probably not the best place to put your money. But still, much better to put it here than to put it in something that is losing money, in a company that's losing money or something like that. So, love to hear from you. If you haven't already, please do hit like, hit subscribe. I read all the messages, and I eventually get around to responding to them. Thank you so much.